Hello everybody, Logan here with another video. Today we are going to be going over the final 3 Party City life-size animatronics. Today we'll be talking about the Rising Woman, the Zombie Boy, and the Popcorn Clown. Now, something recently came up and I want to do a quick disclaimer before I go forward. I will not be discussing the tabletops because there are more tabletop items surfacing as we speak. Recently, a hanging item and a candy bowl were found. It seems like links are currently still updating, which might be why we're seeing a delay on items uploading. So instead what I'm going to be doing is after these 3, I'll be moving on to Home Depot. Now, Home Depot, I'm going to be doing the exact same method where I'm covering 3 at a time because there are so many. I think I have 18 items total that I'm going to be discussing. I have them on a randomizer, so I spin a wheel and it picks 3 random ones for me, and then those are the 3 I'll be discussing for you guys. So there's really no particular order, which I think is pretty nice, since it'll allow me to not have all 3 of the giant size props in a row, if that makes sense. I don't really want to do a video layout like that. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but I just would prefer not to do a video like that because I think it's kind of boring in my opinion. So, first up, we're going to be talking about The Rising Woman by Techie. So, as discussed in the previous video where I talked about all these animatronics and kind of my premonitions of them, this is a direct reskin of the Spirit prototype. Now there is a little bit of a difference. Sorry, I stumbled there. Where she doesn't shake as violently as the Spirit one. Now I don't know if that's because they swapped out the mechanism as. Ooh, I just dropped my phone. I am so sorry. That must have been really loud for you guys. Anyway, we're gonna move past that. I don't know if it's because they swapped out the mechanism, as the Spirit one had a mouth mechanism that controlled the head, which is why it bobbed up and down really fast and really violently. Additionally, she never had her audio exactly revealed. It was just like the music that they were playing in the background. So I'm not sure if she's just totally silent or if they were pending audio and just wanted to push that video out, or maybe if that was like the preliminary video. But we have no idea what the audio is on this one, which is just really interesting. I am glad though that the animation is very true to the prototype, with the rising and then her leaning forward. I was a little scared that they might try to switch it up and do something a little different, but it seems to be the exact same. So I'm very thankful for that. And again, it seems like they dulled down on that shaking animation. I think some of it honestly is just to make it more cost effective, as it is only at 150. And I'm going off of memory and also other people's memories. So shout out to Mr. Halloween Haunter. And for the last video, also Mr. Halloween Haunter and UVB Lightbulb helped me with those prices. But we are going off of kind of memories, since I don't have the prices right in front of me to go off of. I feel like I should have recorded those, but I am dumb and never did that. So, I am a little curious as to if this one does need to be screwed down into a chair, as the prototype did require that. But the prototype also was made up of resin components, as the feet and hands were both resin. I'm not sure about the head. I'm also curious as to what the head looks like. If it's like the, trying to think of her name, Resurrection Mary head, but like blacked out. Or if it's that skull, like the half skull they did on the prototype, just with a big wig over it to hide it. I'm definitely really curious to see what they did with that. Overall, I am pretty happy with it, and I am satisfied just the direction they went with it. I am pretty excited to see it in person. I'm not 100% sure if this is what I would go after, because I don't know if I'd be able to display it properly. That's a really big concern of mine. Maybe I could have her sitting next to me, like she's like my co-host or whatever. I don't really know what to call her. But like she's helping me pass the candy, and then she just starts to stand up and lean over the table to scare the kids. But then I feel like my little section would get really overcrowded, as I am going to have Popcorn Clown there. But yeah, I think she's really cool. And now, let's play the video. So, next up on our list is the Zombie Boy by Techie. This was an animatronic that actually surprised me. This is basically like a sitting scarecrow reskin, but he's not sitting, he's crouching, and he's not a scarecrow, he's a zombie. Basically, he has that snapping head movement, but they didn't make him into like some goofy, like, candy holder. At least I don't think he's a candy holder. I don't think that's his main intention. I would hope not, because that would totally ruin him for me. Basically, this is a zombie kid that's like a trick-or-treater, and he's holding out his bag like he wants some candy, and then his head snaps up really fast, and I really like that. That's so cool. As discussed in my previous video as well, I do wish they would have gone a different route with his overall design. He's got that trick-or-treat bag. Why not dress him up as like a zombie trick-or-treater? I feel like that would have been so much cooler. Put him in like a skeleton costume or something. I don't know. You know, something generic like that. That's what I'm going to do, because I definitely plan on getting this guy. It is just so neat. I really like it. The gnarly and just like aggressive expression on the face really just brings this guy home, absolutely. This is an absolute just winner for me. I think it is a really effective scare. I think he's really creepy. I think he's really spooky, and I think it's really well done. I really like the audio as well. I think the audio is really well done. I don't know. It's just an animatronic that I'm honestly really satisfied with. And with him being 180, just a little smidge under 200, I'm definitely not that upset. Now, I know Sitting Scarecrow, who is bigger, retails for less, but Sitting Scarecrow also is not as versatile as this animatronic is, meaning that you can really only display Sitting Scarecrow sitting down, which kind of sucks. In this one, it's a crouching prop, so you can do a lot more. You can put him in more spaces, and he's not just limited to a candy bowl, or in this case, his trick-or-treat sack, which is something that I much more prefer, as I do own a Sitting Scare prop. And again, it's just a prop that I'm overall just satisfied with. I think it looks good, I think it sounds good, I think the animation is just perfect. I think it's one of those animatronics where it's just right. You know, I think they did just right on that one. So anyway, on to the video. So, our last animatronic on this list is my personal favorite of the three, the animated pop-up Popcorn Clown by Seasonal Visions. This is a very unique Seasonal Visions animatronic in my opinion. For one, it's their first actual pop-up animatronic, and it's actually pretty well done. It moves super fast, and I like just how it's hidden in the popcorn and everything. I also like that foreboding, just Pop Goes the Weasel soundtrack it plays. And then, you know, when you press a button, the head pops up and he's laughing at you, and then he just slowly goes back to that popcorn. I don't know, I really like it. I do like how it is a latex head, so he does actually have a moving mouth. And it actually looks like he has a plastic screen, which is interesting. So you really can't like harm and tamper with the clown itself. It also looked like from the video that you cannot tamper with the actual controls. I think that was just a prototype, you know, type of deal, which, is just a massive relief because I was really scared about that being an issue. So the Popcorn Clown is actually the most expensive one on this list, retailing at $200, which I think is pretty reasonable for a boxed-in 6-foot pop-up prop that not only kind of camouflages itself, but has the interactive capability. And I'm assuming it has the looping Pop Goes the Weasel audio track until someone presses the button. I would have to say that is a pretty fair price. It looks like it lights up pretty well as well, which is definitely a huge bonus. I think it's going to look really nice at night, which I really need some good looking props at night. This is definitely one where I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to get that. And then now that I've really seen it, it's like oh yeah, I'm definitely going to get that, you know? I'm a big fan of this one, and I'm really excited not only to get my hands on it, but to see it in person, because it looks really cool. I like that clown face even more, just seeing it in action. I like the vintage aesthetic it has. I almost wish it had wheels, and like they did the portable popcorn cart. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, that you would see at like food stands and stuff. That would have been really cool, but I still like this one as well. Again, it's just one of those where I really like it. I don't really have many complaints, just some minor critiques like, oh, this is cool, but it would have been cool if they did blah, 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 you know? Just me being nitpicky and thinking outside the box a little bit, or in this case, thinking outside the popcorn machine. I think this is really well done, and it looks like the clown itself hides seamlessly in the popcorn. Now, how well it's going to actually look on the released models, I really don't know, and that is something to consider. How well is it actually going to hide? Because, I mean, it's not always perfect every time, right? So, as, optimistic as I am about this one, I am a little bit concerned about the produced models, because that is a very seamless, just camouflage that the Popcorn Clown has, you know? Like, you cannot tell that he is hiding in there. So I definitely really want to know if it's really going to look that seamless, or if that's just what the prototype looks like. Because I doubt that's the produced model. I don't think any of the footage are the produced models. So I don't know. I'm really curious to see this one, toy with it. I don't have a Halloween City, and this one is a Halloween City exclusive. I know that for a fact. So I know for sure that I would have to buy it, or maybe see someone else's video of it before I would see it in person, which kind of sucks, but it's a risk I am more than willing to take with this one, because it's just a really cool concept. It's what I wish Cotton Candice was, you know? Where, like, if Cotton Candice was, like, a camouflage clown hiding in the cotton candy machine, or something scarier like that. I'm glad they didn't went with a goofy, kid-friendly route with this one. And again, that really creepy Pop Goes the Weasel audio track that plays. It's so well done. I really like this one. I like it a lot. And I'm definitely going to be picking him up this Halloween season. So, enough of my rambling about how much I like this guy. Let's get on with the demo. Isn't he just the coolest? Man, that is probably one of my favorites of the season. So, this concludes our Terrifying Trio series of Party City. I really hope you guys enjoyed these videos as much as I've enjoyed making them. It has been a real treat doing this with you guys. Next up, I will be biting off the Titan that is Home Depot. I really don't have an ETA on when I'll be doing that, as Spirit's going to be dropping their stuff in just a couple of days. So I'm definitely going to be juggling Spirit and Home Depot back and forth. I'll probably be doing one Spirit Terrifying Trio, one Home Depot Terrifying Trio, just to kind of even things out, as I really want to discuss both really badly with you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this layout where I'm talking about 3 different props definitely let me know down below, because I want to do some new kind of funky, fresh content for you guys. I kind of leave my channel neglected for a while, as I really don't view this as a job or anything too serious. I kind of treat this channel more as a hobby, but I really do want to get in this more for you guys, because I know you guys like watching my content, and I really want to dish out more content for you guys. So I want to hear feedback from you guys. Do you guys like the Terrifying Trio videos? And if so, how do you think I can improve them? Please leave a comment down below. I am open to all actual constructive criticism. And I say constructive criticism because I get some really crappy comments here and there. Now, I really don't know how the spirit stuff's gonna play out necessarily. I don't know if it's gonna even out to exactly 3 like I got with Home Depot and with Party City. I got really lucky with both. If it does not even out to 3, I'll probably do like a Devilish Duo or a Fearsome 4, which is the same thing. It's just with a number knocked down or a number added, you know. Just, I like grouping them up. It's more fun for me to do that, and I don't feel like I'm clogging my channel with repetitive content. These take longer to make, which means they're dropping more on occasion, which is why I do it like this. But again, I want to know if you guys like this kind of content. So I'm really curious to hear from you guys. Anyway, y'all, that's all from me. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and while you're at it, hit the little notification bell so you know every time I upload some random video. When I'll do that, who knows? And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.